Greetings, my name is Jeff Macy, Chief Operating Officer. The following podcast was created to help you understand the new certified salary schedule, as well as the rationale and the process applied as it was developed. In 2014, the district asked the community for a tax levy increase to focus on four immediate priorities. Number one, salaries and benefits. Number two, an increase to technology in our classrooms. Number three, restoring the capital projects budget. And number four, presenting a balanced budget moving forward. Even though the tax levy failed, the priorities remain the same. In order to address salaries and benefits, it quickly became evident that we needed to examine our policies as well as our existing salary schedules to ensure that we were putting the district in the best possible position to fund steps annually. The district had struggled to implement the existing salary schedule off and on for several years. The salary schedule itself carried a 5% index annually, and the district was consistently unable to meet that threshold. A 5% index meant that the district would need to add over $1 million of new money annually to meet the commitment of funding a step. A great salary schedule that is never implemented is just a piece of paper. Understanding that there was this consistent struggle in terms of meeting the funding requirements necessary for annual steps, salary committees were formed, and both the classified and certified schedules were revised. In looking at the Northwest staff as a whole, it quickly became evident that we have a highly educated, experienced staff. In this type of scenario, with many staff in the Masters Plus 30 column, the district was unable to fund the schedule. Northwest teachers are well educated. Over 70% have a master's degree. Northwest teachers are loyal. Over 14 years of average service in the state of Missouri. These factors equate to higher salaries. Disproportional teacher ratios at the top of the scale further cause difficulties to fund the existing salary schedule or add to the base. In the spring of 2015, a salary committee comprised of teachers and administrators was formed to analyze the existing salary schedule and develop priorities in revising a new, more affordable, and sustainable salary schedule moving forward. The Salary Committee identified the following priorities. The first one, sustainability and affordability. An ability for our teachers to budget for a yearly implementation that is much more feasible and fiscally responsible for the district. 2. Reward continuing education and make advancement a priority. 3. To elevate the starting teacher salary to be more competitive with surrounding districts. And 4, to recognize the dedication, the loyalty, and the service of our existing staff. The format of the new salary schedule looks significantly different than the old salary schedule. You'll notice that the 5 columns remain: bachelor's, bachelor's plus 15, master's, master's plus 15, and master's plus 30. As you move down the schedule vertically, you'll notice that the sections are broken off in alphanumeric symbols, A1 through C9. The new salary schedule also promotes educational advancement. It allows for less experienced staff to have time to focus on their job experiences in their classrooms. It allows for all staff members to earn the maximum salary in the Masters Plus 30 column, C9. And the schedule represents a much more economical means of applying money to the base. The new salary schedule looks slightly different for employees already in the district. The salary committee wanted to ensure that everyone in the district made more money than they did the previous year, and this required that some employees be placed in portions of the salary schedule that no longer existed. As you look at the salary schedule, you'll see that these portions are grayed out. As you look at those, understand that any new employees to the district in 2015 or 2016 or after with a bachelor's only have a potential max earning of $41,850 until they achieve track advancement. An existing employee with a bachelor's can only move vertically 5 steps in the BA column before they will reach their maximum earning in that column. They will be frozen until they track advance. For example, a teacher placed in the bachelor column at C2 in 2015 only has 5 more eligible moves in the bachelor column. Their maximum earning without further education will be C7 $52,800. As we look at this slide, understand the previous methodology from the prior slide applies to the Bachelor plus 15 column as well. So for example, a teacher placed in the Bachelor plus 15 column at B7 in 2015 has 5 more eligible moves in that particular column. Their max earning without further education will be at C4, $53,460. The same format also applies to the Masters plus 15 and Masters plus 30 columns. An existing teacher placed in a gray colored cell can only move vertically until they reach A6. This provides a structure that doesn't allow for employees to race to the Masters plus 30, but instead gives them time to focus on their own classroom. This new schedule is more sustainable and everyone can move, not just those advancing tracks. The section of the schedule labeled as AAA was designed to increase our starting salary gradually over a 3-year period. Each year, another section of the AAA will drop from the schedule and ultimately our starting salary will be $35,400. Each year that the schedule is funded, employees will have the opportunity to move one direction on the scale, vertically or horizontally, resulting in track advancement. For example, in any given year that an employee advances track, they will remain in the same alphanumeric portion of the schedule. For example, BA A3 in 2016 plus track equals BA plus 15 A3 in 2017. This slide recaps what was discussed in the PowerPoint and applies a comparison of the old schedule to the new schedule. Please review this PowerPoint and don't hesitate to call if you have any questions moving forward. If you have questions, don't hesitate to call or email. Below you see my email address, gmacy@northwestschools.net. My office phone number direct dial is 636-692-0453. Or if you're dialing from a district phone, you can dial my direct extension 21118.